Alright, to all of you that don't know what this is, it's a starter for a Chevy small block. I'm still starting out in the engine game, but if you have seen this happen before, watch. I don't know what to do there. I have no idea how the hell that happened. If you've had it happen before, give me an answer. My guess is the Bendix was fighting or something, and it just kind of torqued it the wrong way and it broke. Who knows? You know. One thing I have seen happen was starters get knocked out of alignment and chew up flywheels. And one reason is either they're shimmed wrong, or sometimes I've seen one get pushed back and like to where the edge of the teeth were only catching the flywheel and chewed up Bendix. And one reason that'll happen is because there's a bracket that usually goes on the back of these starters to keep them from moving, and it bolts the engine block. I think I have one. Let me check my cabinet, my shelf. Get right here. There it is. This right here. It bolts on, I can't remember which side. I don't know. I can't remember which side, but it's on the back here. Bolts onto, and then there's a spot on the engine block here where it goes, and you'll see a threaded hole where the bolt goes through. Some guys they'll just take this and go and leave it off the starter. To me, if the part was on it, put it back on. It's a purpose for it. And the one thing you gotta notice too is these are bolts, actual bolts I took off a Chevy 350. You gotta notice that these bolts do have play in them. That may not be much movement, but that could screw a car up. I mean, I asked the guy, what noise did it make before it started? He said it made a grinding, then a loud bang, and then was just spinning real high pitched. So I'm guessing something broke. But however that happened, beyond me. I check my books all the time. And these are old books. And the only way I got my hands on books this old is from the old guys. Like this dates back, this is 1981. This is 1974. And this, I don't know how old it is, but it covers how to rebuild the carburetor on a Studebaker. Yeah. And none of them really say anything about it, so the only thing you can do is ask the guys that may have experienced this. Because, and if you don't know shit about Camaros, pick up one of these. Really. They'll have the answer to everything. And I've been reading this book. I just got to tell you about it. It's really good. It's old. It's from 1979. It's got some cool stuff in here, like all this, everything that's starting to become a dying art is relevant information in here from guys who used to do it that don't even exist anymore. It's their secrets given out. Like one thing I have never seen anybody do is hammer welding. One thing I would love to try is louvering. Where you put the louvers in the panels on trunk lids and hoods on the older hot rods. Because it looks like a badass thing to do. I know the machine's a pain in the ass to operate, I heard. It takes two guys. You see, I never see too many people read these books anymore. It's all because it's that now. Yeah, this is one from, I've got more of these. I got a stack bigger than that. And it's because even just this one disc could hold every page. Probably still have some room for it, It's like another way to put it is this here. Painters, you remember, if you're that old. And they switch from that to that. Did you like it? I bet you didn't. You know, the first, believe it or not, the first spray gun I ever tried painting with, or started painting with, was a Banks Model 7. And I know that's not a Banks, that's a Developus gun, or a knockoff of Developus, and that's just a cheapo China gun. But you know, if I could go back in time, I'd use one of these. Oh man, I would. Oh wait, I got an idea how I could fix that starter. That on. Get a bit of duct tape on there. Can't do this with one hand at all. Stick one end here. Yeah, well, you get my point of the joke. I think I'm going to wrap it around some duct tape and tell the guy it's screwed. Who knows? It's probably just, it'll be easy because this top is easy to replace. I'll just go get another one. I'll just tell him buy a new starter. Really. I mean, new starters, 40 bucks. You know, 40, 50 bucks. Go to a junkyard and get one, just test it. So, I can't remember how much they are at the junkyard near me. I think they're 30, 20, 30. So, anyway. Have a good night, everyone. Remember, the old guys have the guys that have been doing this for 30, 40, 50 years, they got all the tricks in the book. That book, this book. I wish I could hear some stories from this book, you know. That's all I got, guys. I'll have more videos on the Camaro soon. I'm gonna pack up and clean up the garage now. Later.